I like it, things a little weird, you know. If you follow me, you know we had some weird shit happen in Naples a couple weeks back. First of all, I don't know if you've ever been to Naples, Florida, but I want to tell you a couple of things about Naples, Florida. If we went to Naples, Florida, all of us, we would all be the youngest people in Naples, Florida. Every person in here would be the youngest fucking person in Naples, Florida. Okay? Let me tell you, that place is so old, okay? If you've ever flown into Naples, you get on a plane into Naples, it's old people. And I'm superstitious, man, when I fly. I'm always looking for a sign like, is this the plane that I shouldn't get on? Yeah. And there's so many old people on those planes. You get on, you're like, is this one going straight to heaven? Why are there 50 fucking wheelchairs on the ramp out there? It's an old fucking place, right? And by the way, at the place where I play there, it's like also known for its food. So people go there to eat. And every year, there's at least one old dude that doesn't know he's at a comedy show. And he's just got his back to me eating the whole fucking show. Never fucking turns. It's amazing. But this year, okay, and so at that place, because it's also the place where they eat, the seating is banquet style, so long, thin tables. And so people sit basically like you, man. So there's no chairs like this. They're all like back to back. They're sitting like, moped style, you know? And so they're sitting there, and there's a woman here and a man here. And every time I would tell a joke and people would laugh, she would laugh, and then she would turn to the guy behind her, and I could just see her go like this. And turn back. But she would only do it when there was laughter, and then she would turn and just give him a little. And I could see the blood just slowly draining out of this dude's face. And then he just screams, "You're not gonna fucking talk to me like that!" Now I'm gonna tell you something. The only real difference between what she was saying to him and what he was saying to her is that she said her things during the loud parts. He said his thing during the fucking dead quiet part. Yeah. So everybody was like, "Oh, what?" And I look over at him, I go, "Hey, man." I was like, "Hey, seeing you guys arguing, I'm sorry, you're probably gonna have to leave." And she turns to him and she goes, "Did you hear what he just said to you? He told you to shut the fuck up." And I was like, "No, I did not say that." That didn't come out of my mouth. None of those fucking words did. I'll tell you that right now. And the guy was getting a little feisty, and so the bouncer comes over. Now, by the way, bouncer, he looked just like a taller me. Yeah, I was like, he didn't ask for ketchup, dude. Bring the muscle, you know? The guy's standing here in front of me, and the bouncer was like, "I'm gonna need you to relax." And then the dude stands up. Now, this is the first time we see him. He stands up. He's got his arm in a sling. Right? Florida! You know? And he's got his arm in a sling, and he stands up. And the bouncer goes to him, "Why'd you stand up?" And the guy points at me, and he goes, "I'm gonna kick his ass." The bouncer goes, "If you want to get to him, you gotta go through me." And I was like, boing, okay. Nobody's ever fought for my honor before. That was amazing. I was like, dude, you're getting a hand job for sure tonight. Ladies, I get it. That felt awesome, you know? And so the bouncer was like, "Dude," he was like, "Dude, but sit back down, you know, I don't want to." And the fucking guy in the sling pulls out a knife. Florida! And dude, by the way, and then the bouncer did something that I've never seen. I've heard of people doing, but I've never seen it. I've seen it like in old movies and old TV shows, but I've never seen it like out in the wild before, you know? Yo, the bouncer fucking karate chopped him. I was like, what the fuck? If he had given him a yeah, I'd have been like, fuck yeah! You've never seen a karate chop in your fucking life. He karate chopped him in the wrist, right? And the knife flew out of the guy's hand, and I think the guy went, ah. I think he went, ah, something like that. And the knife like fucking bing, 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 right? And so the guys, the bouncers and stuff, they jump on this guy and they pull his arm up, both of them overhead. You could see there were still stitches and shit where he had his surgery. God, dude, he was screaming. You could see the stitches because I forgot to mention sleeveless shirt, naturally. That's what you were picturing. I didn't need to really add it in, but that is, yep. And the guy's screaming. He's like, ah, my arm, my arm. He's like, you gonna be cool? He's like, yeah, I'm gonna be cool. And he dropped his arms. He was not cool. So they pull his arms back over and they grab his fucking feet and he's kicking and shit. And they bring him outside and they hit his head on the door jamb twice. I said to the guy, go, head on the door jamb, huh? And he goes, it was an accident. I was like, not the second time it wasn't. So they get him outside and his arms are just over his head and the shoulder looks gnarly. And then this was the most Florida thing that happened the entire time I was there. I'm standing next to this older dude and we're just watching. Because I like watching that weird shit. I'm just watching and the guy standing next to me goes, I think he's going to need another shoulder surgery. I said, you think? And he goes, no, I know, I'm his doctor. I did that surgery.